We are right here in the Mark Stadium, where we have to tell you the history of Mark Football Club of Georgia. First, I have to introduce ourselves to us. My name is Kevin Black Otos, the president of Mark Football Club of Georgia. And right here we have Tengo Sulakoleze, the chief coach of FC Mark Football Club of Georgia. And we have Becca Shashanishvili, the team manager of FC Mark Football Club of Georgia. We are right here to tell you some history about the club, and we want to let you understand how the club began and the success of the club we have in 2014 season and 2015. Right here we are going to start by saying that Mark Football Club is founded in 2012 and started playing the league in 2013-2014. And we have the head coach of the team who started at the club, Tengo Sulakoleze. And we want to make you understand that Mark is founded by an African man, Kevin Otos Black, who is standing right here with you. And now, Tengo, I want to ask you some questions. It is very, very obvious, you know, when we start the season, nobody believed that we can be able to achieve all this that we achieve at the end of the season. But I want to ask you, Tengo, how did you make up this team? As a football club president, I really did not have much confidence in your technical crew, your coaching crew, but at the end of the season, there was a very big surprise that you showed to everyone. Can you tell us how did you form this team and what gives you the confidence that you can be able to win all these medals that we are seeing right now? You can speak in Georgian, you can speak in English, whatever you want.
Როდესაც მე და კევინმა ერთმანეთი გავიცანით, ჩვენ საერთოდ სხვა მიზნებით შევხვდით ერთმანეთს. დახმარება მთხოვა მე ჩვენ ქვეყანაში, რომ გავხმარებოდით, კლუბი დავაარსებიე. მე ისე წავიდა საქმე, რომ მე უშუალოდ კლუბის დავარიცხვის გავხდი. თავიდან ჩვენი გეგმა იყო, რომ რაღაცა კლუბი ჩამოყალიბებულიყო და გაეგრძელებია თავის საქმეზე რო სამიქა. Ამაშთა ის რომ გუნდში ძალიან კარგი ფეხბურთელები შეიკრიბნენ და ნელ-ნელა ჩვენმა მიზნებმა გაიზარდა. აგერდა ჩვენთან 2000-ია წარმოდგენილი, ჩვენ რეალურად მეორე ლიგის ათამაშებაში ასევე მეორე ადგილი დავიკავეთ. იქა ძალიან სერიოზულად რაღაც ერთი ქულა დაგვაქვს, რომ ჩვენ გუნდს პირველ ლიგაში ეთამაშა ამ სეზონში და დავით ხო ისე ნელ-ნელა თავიდან არ დაგვიგებია არაფერი, რომ ეს საქმე მოედროა და ბევრმა შრომა. ამ ადამიანის ბევრმა შრომა, ამ ადამიანის იდეებმა და ჩვენ რა თქმა უნდა ეს ყველაფერი გამოვხსენეთ.
Yeah, and that's a very good one. The chief coach just said that he worked very hard and put a wonderful team in Masters, and a lot of hard work, and we work together as a team and make up this great success as a team. That's a very good one, Tengo, the head coach of the club. And here we have the team manager of the club, Becca Shashanishvili. I want to ask you a question. You are the team manager of FC Mark. It is very, very obvious that you have a wonderful season. You won 2 medals, and the team end up second in the league with just 1 point difference to Bojomi. Can you tell us about how you make up this team with your management crew, the coaching crew? Can you give us some what is the secret of the club to win all this trophy?
First of all, I want to say that 3 years ago this team won. In 2014, we have very big success of this season. We take second place in the second league. We take the Veteran Cup in 10th place, and we take this cup, our success, I can tell you, 2 words. We have a very good management, and was still Mr. Blackmore was also noting first time in this big experience. Also, I have my experience, and when we work together, this success will come, and finally at the end of season, this our experience and our job like this will give us power to take this big success.
Yeah, thank you very much. The team manager of FC Masters Football Club of Georgia just said that the team achieved all this that we achieved in the season 2014-2013 season. The team achieved all this with hard work on the management side and everything. Yeah, thank you very much. I want to say that as the club president, I worked so hard putting this team together, finance the team. We spend a lot of money to run the second division league in Georgia, and we have a lot of ups and downs. But at the end of it all, it turned out to be that the team achieved a lot of trophies, and we are still hoping to go more in the season. Tango, I want to ask you one more question before we go on break. Right now, the team ends second in the league, and in the new season, you have an offer to go coach in Sasko Football Club in I-League. And right now, the season has just ended. Masters is looking forward in going to first league to play in the first league. I want to ask you, Tango, will you be back to the team? And if you are back to the team, what will be your focus in the first league? If the team is going to play in the second league, will you ever think you will be back to the team?
Of course, I want to still come back in this team because I was very surprised to work again with you, with my board member who was not here now but who was working in the team. And if it will be happen, I'm putting my guarantee that we will be a great team. And our team will be minimum up of the 8 of the places, not down. It is impossible. Because if I start working somewhere, I don't like to work with teams who are playing downstairs or something like this. Team, if I start working somewhere how I start before this Kelvin, it will be the same, maybe much better than what we played in the second league.
Yeah, thank you very much. I would like you to also use the word in Georgian language so that our fans in Georgia can understand what you say.
Razmauda, medimisia unibitaugunde. Იმიტომ ჩვენ გენდედალიან კარგი ურთიერთობა გვაქვს ჩემი გუში გადასვლა იმას აღნიშნავდა რომ ჩვენ რაიმე ურთიერთობა გავუჩნდა პირიქით ჩემი ურთიერთობა გამუშავ რაღაცებს ერთად ვაკეთებ და თუ რა თქმა უნდა მე დავუმდი გარანტია იმის ჩემი გადასახადების იქნება რომ ზედა 8 გუნდში ჩვენი გუნდი აუცილებლად ითამაშოს გამორიცხულია მე არ მიყვარს ესე გუნდში მუშაობა და არ ვშევია რომ გუნდმა რომელმაც ჩვენ ჩავიბარებ გუნდი იყოს გასავარ ზონაში ან ასე შემდეგ გამორიცხულია.
Yeah, that's a very good one. You just heard from the coach. Masters is preparing to come back to the first division league. We are looking forward to buy a space to play in the first league. But if that will not be possible, then we are going to play in the second division league in the new season that is going to start by September. But hopefully, like I said, this management, they are still in the team and they are going to remain in the team to make the team into the first league or even to the Premiership League in Georgia. We are going to come back to you to give you more history about the club. When we go on break right now, when we come, we are going to tell you some history about the club. How the club president, Mr. Kevin Black, how did he form this team? How did he come into Georgia? What is the up and down in past before coming to Georgia? We are going to tell you all this situation when we come back in the second phase of the program. This is the club. Thank you very much. We will see you when we come back. Come, yeah, let's go. My name is Kevin Black, the president of FC Masters Football Club of Georgia, and I'm right here. I want to tell you some little history about how this club was founded. This club was founded by me as the club president, and it is very, very obvious that I came into Georgia in 2012, and when I came into Georgia, I have my program as to form up the team, to make up a very wonderful team in Georgia to play in the league. And it is very, very obvious that when I entered the Georgian, I have some little problem from the airport. I have some little problem with the police and the immigration. And from the airport, I was taken down to the prison where I have some little court case. They suspected me to be someone who has did some criminal job in Georgia. But it is not possible because I've never been to Georgia before. From the airport, they did a lot of investigation, and after the investigation, after 3-4 months, I was released out of the prison, and I came into the town where I start my program. Masters is a very good team. When I started the program, no one believed in me. No one believed that Masters can be able to achieve all this that we achieved today. But I want to make you understand that Masters, when I started the team, I put up my management crew, I put up the players, and then we take off. And we have a lot of success. Masters, like I said, is a wonderful team in Georgia. I am also an ex-international football player who has played for the Nigerian national team, who has also played a lot of clubs in Europe. When I came into Georgia, I put up my experience as an ex-international player, forming the team, and today we have the great Masters who won the trophy. We have the players, we have all the players who won the trophy. Like I said, Masters is a wonderful team. And the purpose of this team is to market a lot of players from Africa and Georgian players. And a lot of the players who has come to Masters, today they are playing big club in Georgia and outside Georgia. We have a lot of players that we will give you the record and the statistic of what happened in the season. But before that, I have to tell you that it has not been easy, but the club is doing well. The club is going to places. The club has sold and marketed a lot of players. We want to tell you that Marksa is a wonderful team. The team is formed by me. I am the president of FC Marksa Football Club, and I want to tell you that this club is going to play in the First League and it's going to play in the Premiership League. I will give you more of the details when we come back after the break. Thank you very much. My name is Kevin Black, the president of FC Marksa Football Club. Wonderful. Yeah, we are right here in the Marksta studio where we want to speak to the technical crew of Marksta Football Club of Georgia. We have the chief coach Tengo Sulakoleze, who is sitting by the right hand side with a yellow uniform, and we have the team manager Becca Shashanishvili, who also is right here on the red uniform. We want to ask some questions about the Marksta Football Club, strictly among the players and the coach as the head coach of the team. Tango, I want you to introduce yourself to the viewers. Can you tell us your name and your family name, and if possible, how old are you?
Tango Sulakoleze name, Tango's father name, me 32 years old. And I was a football player, now I'm a coach.
That's very good. Tengo Sulakoleze, the head coach of Marksta Football Club, is 32 years of age, and he was an ex-international football player who has played also in a lot of clubs in Georgia. We want to say to you, Tengo, you are welcome to the studio of Marksta Football Club. And Mr. Becca, we want you to introduce yourself to us, your name, your family name, and how old are you?
In Georgia,
or whatever, in Georgian or English, whatever.
My name is Becca Chauchanishvili, father name is George. I am 42 years old.
Yeah. Becca Shashanishvili is has not played a professional football in his life, but he's a very great fan and a very great and a lover of football. He has a lot of experience in football.
So and I have experience about juridical like lawyership, some experience, and I use my experience to help team.
Okay, that's very good. Now we want to say Becca is the team manager of FC Maxsters Football Club in 2014-2013 Football League season. Becca, we want to ask you, what are the difficult situations you find in the club when you are the team manager of FC Maxsters Football Club? What are the difficult moments you have in the club, difficult experience? Can you remember any difficult situation you have in the club?
Yes, I can remember many difficult situations. First difficult situation was when we start to building this club. Also, we have first problem when we collect players to complete this team. This was a serious problem because too many good players coming, and we need to choose two good players. After we have a problem in winter season, pre-season problem we have when we need to start again this season, and take our power to show our power again. As we play in first half, we think that we need to play more strong in second round.
Thank you very much. Now, Tango, we want to ask you a question. As the chief coach of Maxsters Football Club of Georgia, can you tell me the difficult moment you have in the team, the hard moment you have in the team before winning this trophy?
Of course, belongs that like I am a Georgian man. When Kelvin came in Georgia, I must to choose the players from Georgia. And everybody know me, and when everybody was coming, everybody want to play in my club, in our team, and it was very difficult for me to choose because a lot of good players was coming, a lot of good players wanted to make a contract with the team, and it was a very difficult moment because Maxsters was my first up professional team when we signed the contracts and played, and it was very difficult to choose the players because everybody know me, everybody maybe will tell, oh, Tango is here, Tango will help, but we don't
walk that way.
We don't walk like this. If we walk like this, the team cannot take these cups because it was impossible. We work very professional, and because these situations come to us, we take all 3 tournaments we play, all 3 tournaments we take first, second and third places. This was a good job for our whole management. And also was problems when our players was leaving little our teams, because when I played one good game, a lot of people was looking, oh, after the game it was speaking, Tango, give me this player. Then we was sitting with president, we was decide what to do. A lot of players leave us after first half of season. In second round when we start, also we have problem to take also good players. And it was very difficult. Because every 1 month our player was leaving our team. We cannot stop these players because our team was marketing team. We must to help the players to go up. And these problems every time was in our club.
Yeah, that's a very good one, Tango. I want to ask you this question. How did you successfully build the team when every 2 months the players are going to other clubs? They are changing the players. The club is selling the players, and new players are coming, and you are still keeping the position of the league, of the club. How did you manage to do this? Changing the players every 2-3 months.
My first manage was that my team was every time physical very strong, and I was thinking when I start looking that my players little was going to good clubs. Our first moment was that all my players must be very physically strong, because bench players who was not playing, for example, start of the season, they was ready also to play during the season and to help the team, because this was the first, our players was very strong. We give the players a good training, we give the players a good sauna, we give the players good gym, everything. The players have all situation good to come to the training, they have all uniforms, they have all boots, they have all training uniforms, everything they have, and bonuses they have, and everybody was like that. They wanted to play football in the team, and maybe this was one of the reasons that all our players who was joining us or who was our bench players, they was every time ready to play in. They was every time ready to play in our team. This was the first of the reason why they played in our team.
Yeah, that is a very good one. And now, Becca, I want to ask you the very last question before we invite the club president into your midst. Becca, when Tango, the head coach, is having this problem changing the players every 2 months, new players are coming, the club is selling their players to other big clubs. What difficult situation you have in this time with the players because you are the team manager of the club? How difficult do you find the team changing the player? You are seeing new players coming to the team. All the old players are going. What is the difficult task you have this time?
This is really difficult. This is not only coach work to changing the players. Some players coming, some players go to transfer to make new teams, to play new teams. And for us is a big problem to finding and putting players in our team, because we are a marketable team, and I want to say that our strong playing, because the first time we play in the second league was big surprise for federation. They can't imagine that like this new team can play too strong. For this we have, they wasn't ready for this, and for this we have big problems. Some problems coming from this side, some problems coming from this side, and all teams who play against Markstar, they want to play strong, because they know that Markstar is really a strong team, and we make a strong name for Markstar. And when last season we wanted to play with another teams, every teams will be ready. Even big teams want to play
play very strong.
Yeah. Everybody wanted to play with us also.
Everybody wanted to play against us because we have big name. We are strong in second league, and not only in second league. Every team know Markstar, like strong team, like good team, like big experience.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Everybody know Markstar in Georgia, like a very strong team in Georgian second division league. Markstar, like I know, won a lot of games against the highest division club side, like in the Bendela Cup, where we leave the Bendela third position. We played against how many premiership teams did you play against?
Georgia take first, second place, premiership teams, and then we take that place.
Yeah, Dynamo Tbilisi, the biggest club in Georgia, take the first position. And with Georgian also the highest league team take the second position, while FC Markstar Football Club of Georgia take the third position. Can you leave the cup up, the Bendela Cup, so that our fans can see it? Yeah, this is the Bendela Cup, and in this tournament we have a lot of premiership team played in this league, in this tournament, and we have a lot of first division club playing this tournament, while Markstar was a second division club side and took third in this Bendela Cup. Tango, I want to ask you, how many teams did you successfully win this Bendela Cup? How many premiership teams? Can you give us the history of how you win this Bendela Cup?
No, anytime when the Bendela Cup is playing in Georgia 24 years, and every time this cup was winning the highest leagues. But I cannot remember that second league team play and go to semi-final. It was never happened.
That's good.
And when we have a game against with Georgia, our team was beating 35 minutes. This team cannot attack us, but our experience was little down than these players, and after 35 minutes, our players was little down with his mind. And this was the reason. But before this cup, we beat Rustavi Metalurg, highest division, we beat Sundidi, highest division, we beat Spartak Sinval, also they was in our group. And when my players win this league, win these teams, they was ready to play all of these teams.
That's a very good one. Before you get to the semi-final of the Bendela Cup, you won successfully 3 highest division club. First club you won against Spartak Skiwari 4-0. You won this game in the Sabotalo Stadion, yeah, in Bendela Stadion. And you also won Rustavi Metalogi in their own stadion. You won this game, I think, 4-1. And you also won Zugdidi 3-0 in quarterfinal. How did you win this highest division team with a very big margin? 4-0, 4-1, and 3-0. You are beating the Premiership team in Georgia as a second division club. How did you be able to get this success?
This was also a surprise, but all these team players and coaches after this game were speaking, oh, we was playing just like this. It is impossible when players coming on the pitch to play just, okay, I will play. This is impossible. I cannot believe this. Maybe our players wanted to win 100%. These players was little like this on the pitch, but this is not reason. Impossible to win 1, 2nd, and 3rd. This is it. Maybe you can win 1 game to highest league. Okay, our Markstars win like this, but when we beat 3 of them, it was very good. But the problem was our players were not second league players. Our problem was that Markstars was a new team, and we start from second league, but the players was not second league players. These players was highest level players, but they played to our team. They think that they can beat all of them. And when they was on the pitch, the difference was one. Team was, for example, highest league team, and this team was second league team. But on the pitch, this was like this. Different was every time on the pitch.
That's good. Right now, we are going to invite the Markstars Football Club president, and we want to hear some little information about his own experience in the team. Yeah, we are inviting the Markstars president to come in the midst of the coach and the team manager and to say his own side of the situation. We are inviting Mr. Kevin Black Otos to come to the studio. Hello, Ted, how are you?
Fine.
That's good. Mr. Becker, how are you? Fine. Thank you. My name is Kevin Black Otos. I am from Nigeria, and I was an ex-international football player from my country. I played almost all the highest division club in my country. In Nigeria, I played Julius Berger of Lagos. I played Shooting Stars of Ibadan. I played Concord FC of Abeokuta. I played Sharks of Port Harcourt. I played in Wayawo National. I played also in Delta State, where I played in Steel Pioneers, and a lot of clubs I played in Nigeria before having some injury, and I quit the game. I became a football agent. For about 12 years I was a football agent, making a lot of transfer to Europe, African players moving from one country to the other, marketing the players and pushing them up to Europe, before I discovered Georgia as a country where I can be able to set up my team. But before I set up the team here in Georgia, I also have an 8 years experience in Azerbaijan, where I formed the Maracana Football Academy. I was looking for a space to play the league, but there was no space for me to play the league in Azerbaijan. So I ended up just making a Markstars Maracana Football Club Academy in Azerbaijan. We use the club to market a lot of African players. And before I returned back to Nigeria, have some rest, and I decided to come to Georgia through an information I had that Georgia is a very good place for me to buy a club and make up my own team. A lot of people have been asking me this question: how did you come into Georgia? It is a very, 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 very difficult situation I found myself in Georgia. When I was coming to Georgia from the airport, I was arrested. Because I have a 2 passport, I was using South African passport and Nigerian passport. Due to that, my parents are dual citizens, and I have the right to use 2 passports. But when I got to the airport, first they suspected me to be some criminal who did some bad business in Georgia, and I have a look-alike face with someone. And during the investigation, I was put in the prison for about 4 months trying to investigate who I am really. So it wasn't very easy for me as a club president coming to Georgia without passing some difficult situation. Like I told you, I was arrested from the airport. I've never been to Georgia before. My first time of coming to Georgia, I was arrested from the airport and I was taken to the prison due to investigation. After 4 months, I was released from the prison and I came out, I started my business of forming a club. So this is exactly my difficult situation in Georgia. And as it stands right now, when I start Masters Football Club of Georgia, I discover Becca Chachanishvili, the team manager of the club. I first of all met with him and we discussed about building the team. And when we decided to build the team, we set up the company. We went to register Masters Football and LTD. Me and Becca went to register the organization. We made a lot of movement. After registering the organization, then we now decided to put up the football club in a location where we think is better, and we now went and meet Tango Sudakolezi, who his father and family have a very big stadium where we started the Masters Football Club. Tango, I want to ask you, at the very first time when I came to your stadium, I saw you training your little boys, and when I met you, what did you really think for the first time, seeing an African man coming to you, telling you that he wants to set up a football club and probably he wants you to be the coach because I had a lot of good story about you, good program about you and your father and family. What do you think about an African man just coming to your stadium and speaking to you about football?
I wanted to say these words also, but it is good that Calvin made this question. I am not telling these words because now this man is sitting to me, because I am a very right man and I will tell you what I think. First, before I see Calvin, in Georgia was a lot of African people who was working in Georgian football. I don't want to tell these names because this is not now important. Everybody know how they work in Georgia, what they make for Georgian football. Nothing. For me is nothing. And in federation also I meet some African people and this was very not serious situation. But when I meet this person, when I speak one time, this was first meeting, it was normal situation. For me, I think this is maybe this man who also love football. Then second and third time he start working and to see my teams playing, how my team was playing. And then I interested that this man really professional, he want to make something in Georgian football. And then little we start working. And my first moment when I see it was a very nice, but when we meet each other good, this is very nice man. And he loved people in Georgia. He loved people, everybody loved him like a player, like a president, like a friend, like a man, like everything. So what he make here, they make for Georgian people, for African players in this country. And what he made, a lot of players who was playing coming help to play a football again in Georgian football highest leagues. All of them now are playing, all of them now have salary, all of them now are working to their families, and all of them are now playing football. And this man give everything to these players to be a good players and good people in Georgian football and Georgian life.
Thank you very much. Like you said, not because the Kevin Autos Black is sitting right here with him. It's not because of that I say. He's telling you exactly what he found in me when he met me as an African person who come to Georgia to set up a club. Now, Becca, I want to ask you this question. When you first meet me as an African man, did you believe that I can set up this club? Did you believe that we can really have a club that can win this trophy? Did you believe that we can make anything? When you first saw me coming to you, like we want to work, I want to open a football club. What do you think this time when you see an African man?
About this, and I want to tell the truth that I don't have this time experience to talk with African person about football business. I have some experience about football business, but not about African men to talk about this. And for me was really surprised to make like this success. We start together, we built this company. go federation. And little we start, and we make at the end of the season we make great success. And if it's truth, I can't believe that like this success can come all in 1 year, because I think that it will be very difficult, because we was a new team in this federation, in this division. So I want to say one thing about Mr. Kevin Black Otus. He's a very nice person. He has big energy, he has big experience, and all what he can do, he do with his heart. He putting his heart in this business, and not to make the success, it is impossible. If a person put his heart in this deal, it is impossible to make all success.
Thank you very much for having Mr. Becker, actually the team manager of Masters Football Club of Georgia. And Tango Sulapolize, I want to say a very big thank you for everything you have, the success of the team. As a chief coach, how we work together as one family. We don't have problems, we understand ourselves. We have a very good season in 2014, 2015, 2013, 2014. Yeah, we have a very wonderful season. When we end the season, all the players got offers to go to higher division club, and also, Tango, we have a situation. The club masters, the doctor of the team, go to higher division. The goalkeeper coach of the team go to higher division. Even you, the coach, go to higher division. And Becca also leave the team, trying to pick up one or two situations when we could not pick up the ticket to go in first league. Everybody was angry. Tell me this situation, Tango. A lot of players leave the team. The team was so going on fine, so up to the extent they are taking the goalkeeper coach of the team, doctor of masters is gotten transferred to big team. You as a coach, a lot of offer came to you to coach other team. Tell me this situation. What do you look like in this very time? What does this team look like when even up to the management of the team, all big clubs are looking for them? What do you see in this situation?
In this situation, when I did the team was, I was very also, I was like thinking to play, but the problem was one. We, like management, we don't have no problem. Only one problem was a lot of offers was to our players. And these players leave also. Some of Masters players goes to my team also, in Sasko, some players played in my team also. And all of them wanted to go to higher situation. But to tell you true, what I see in this Sasko team, how was working the management, how was working on the field, how the team was training, each players, every player spoke another difficult problems. They have no training uniform, they have nothing. And this was the first league team. And when I was coming to the trainings, every time I was remember that this is not maybe professional way, so what Kevin make in Georgia, it was very good. And every time I was speaking, when I was in this club, I had like this. When I was in all these 3 months when what I will work in this team, every time I wanted to put Masters rules and Masters professional ways, but it was very difficult because Georgian people don't want and don't like the professional ways. And this was very problem. Also in this team was my friends. And when I tell one of them to take, for example, Shingar, he said, I don't want. Okay, you don't want, so this was the problem. Everything is problem about in Georgia. Everybody know each other and nobody want to work professional. This is very big.
Yeah, that is a very good one.
I have
Master is a professional team in Georgia. We dress very corporate. We have all our training equipment. We have all our, homewares. We have a lot of kits, a lot of training kits, a lot of kits. We are very organized in Georgia. Like you can see, the management now is
final we played with 2 uniforms. First with 1 uniform. First was red, and second half we played with white.
Yeah, in the final, Becca. Yeah, in the final game we played with 2 uniforms, 2 jerseys. In first half we played with white and white.
Only I don't change this. I was only with my yellow.
This was also a surprise for all of us people.
Yeah.
Also for our fans and many people. The team can play with 2 uniforms.
Yeah, it was a great surprise in the cup finals where Masters put on. I think we started with a white jersey. We started with white jersey in the first half, and in the second half we came in with a red jersey. You know, it was very professional, and everyone in the stadium was so amazed. What kind of club is this? This is a very wonderful professional team in Georgia, where you see the team dressing very moderate and very professional. Anyway, I want to say, Becca, thank you for coming to the Master Studio, and Tango Sulakwale, thank you for coming to the Master Studio. I want to say I have a wonderful time working with you guys in the club.
This time will come back.
Yeah, we are looking for this time to come back. Like I said to you, the coach is not right now in Masters, he's in the first division club, but in the new season we are looking forward in bringing back the management of Masters team back again, where we are going to think of playing in the first division league. We are looking forward to buy a space to get ourselves in the first division league, but if we could not get that possible, then we are going to put up another good team. This time we are not going to sell the players, we are going to keep the players together. We are going to win the league and play in the 4th division league in the new season, in 2015-2016 football season. I want to say, Becca, thank you very much for your great contribution in the club, Masters Football Club, as the team manager of the club. I have a wonderful time with you. I work so much good with you. We have no problem. You work like a professional person. None of the players have any problem with you. It was a very good one working with you, Mr. Becker. And Tango Sulakwale, I want to say, I had a wonderful experience with you. We work very good as a professional. We have no problem. And we are still working, making the transfer together. Even while you are not in the team, you are in your first division club. We are still every time working together and see that everything goes fine for this club. Thank you very much, Tango. I wish to see you guys again, and we hope to give you the next part of the program. Thank you very much. Yeah, my name is Kevin Ortos Black. I am the president of FC Masters Football Club of Georgia, and my club is playing in the professional Division 2 league in Georgia. And I have a lot of experience as a foreign man who has come into Georgia to have a club playing in the league. Although I am not the first African man who has formed a club to play in the league. We have a club called UCBS. UCBS is owned by also a Nigerian person who is called Ushe. The club UCBS was in the 2nd division league for about 2 seasons before the club finally disbanded. And when I came in, I only have some brief look of the club UCBS. I think I only saw them like 1 month or 2 months before the end of the 2012-2013 season. And like a club president, I formed my club. And I made sure that everything was going on very fine. It was very, very difficult, I must tell you, to got a space to play in the Georgia Division 2 league. But all the same, when I started my program as a Masters Football Club president, no one believed in me. No one thinks that this club is going to have this great success that we have today. No one ever thinks that we are going to be this great in Georgia. Because someone has already formed a club in Georgia from Africa, but the club, it's not a bad club, but the club was not really organized. The club was not really organized. UCBS was not really organized as a professional team. Although because the man did not have a lot of time to put in his club, he was a businessman. He was traveling up and down, out of the country, coming in. He focused like 70% in his business and just give 30% to the club. This is my own opinion. Then because of this, the club was not really organized. Then as a full-time professional in a job, when I quit football as an ex-international player, I became a football agent for 12 years, like I said, transferring a lot of African players to Europe, and a lot of my players are playing outside Nigeria, outside there in Europe. I don't want to make mention of names, but I work with a lot of players like Teslim Fatusi, Nigeria International, like Emmanuel Tiberi, Nigeria International. I have like Jukudi, Nigeria International. We have a lot of players that I have worked with. I have two great players playing with the Bahrain national team, Fatai and Jesse. Both of them took the nationality of Georgia, of Bahrain, I'm sorry. And a lot of players like Monday too are playing in Sweden right now. And a lot of players, great players that I have marketed when I was a football agent before I finally took my career to Georgia, where I bought the space to play in the professional Division 2 league. Like I said, no one believed in me. No one think that I can be able to make it, because one person has already formed the club, and the club was not really that, how would I say, the club was not really that professional like, you know. So when I came in, even the Football Federation of Georgia could not believe that a second Nigerian man can come in and form a club, and the club will be this professional and this, how would I say it, this fantastic club. So no one believed in me in Georgia. No one ever think that this club is going to be this great. But it takes the heart of a lion to go into the bush hunting for his daily bread. So it takes a great heart for me to come in and pull a great surprise in Georgia, where you can be able to see the trophy we have today. It was not just of a platter of gold. It was a hard work. The Mandela Cup we have today, it was not just as a platter of gold. It came from hard work, you know. And we also become the runner-up in second division league, where we're supposed to win the league, but we end up losing the league to FC Bojomi with just 1 point. Masters has become a household name in Georgia, where every great player, every young player want to play in this club, because the club is a marketing club. When I started the club, I told everyone from the beginning of the start of the club that this club is going to be a marketing club. We are not going to keep any player or own any player. As soon as a club look for any player, we are giving the player immediately. Immediately, I said, we are selling the players immediately. We are not keeping any player. A lot of people ask me this question, Mr. Kevin, you have a wonderful team. Why don't you keep the team and win the league? Why don't you keep this team and win the league? You keep changing the players in your team every 1 month, every 2 months. New players are coming. You are transferring the players to highest division. And why don't you keep a team so that you can be able to go to the highest division? I say to them, it is not our making to own any player's career or any player's success. Like if you ask me the name of the club, Mark Stars. You see, it's a star that we mark. When you are a star, when we go out, we mark you as a star. We bring you among the stars. And you have to show yourself. And when you show yourself as a star among stars, then immediately you get your offer and no one can keep you. Because the club is a star, it's a club for stars. So like I said, it's a wonderful thing that everything is going on the way we plan it, and we think that it's going to continue this way. It is very, very great and wonderful to know that everything will work out very fine. It is good. The club is very wonderful. The club is very great. The club is very, very unique club. We every time working as a professional to keep the team going on and going on and going on. Like I said, the club is for stars. Any star who came into the club, it take off immediately. We don't pull any player back. And the team have successfully transferred a lot of African players. A lot of Georgian players are playing in this team and have been playing in big clubs in Georgia and outside the country. We have the like of the Masters captain Matthew Boafu from Ghana, who is now playing in the Ghana Premiership right now. He was transferred for a very big amount of money to Ghana Premiership club. Before he went to Ghana to play, we transferred. We first of all give him out to what we call it in Nigeria. What we call it not Kwara, we sent it to Sunshine Star. But the Sunshine management could not be able to meet up the offer, and we transferred the player to his own country, Ghana, where he's playing in the Premiership club in Ghana. And we have the like of KK, the Gambia player, who also in the team. We transferred him right now, he's playing in FC Bujani. Bujani is playing the final right now in the FA Cup. But anyway, it is something we have to say. A lot of players, we have the like of the Georgian players, Toskalashvili, we have the like of Chava, we have the like of what we call a lot of them, you know. So a lot of these great players have left the club for greener pastures. You know, a lot of them are playing Kukozashvili, we have the like of, you know, all of them are from this club, Irakli, you know, all these players are playing in this club. We cannot make mention of the players that have moved out of Amsterdam, African players and Georgian players alike. So it is a club for the stars, like I said. I have a lot of great experience as the club president in Georgia, and we think that we are going to do wonderfully well. Everything is going to be fine. We are looking forward in building another thing. Like I said, when we start the first season, 2013-2014 Division 2 League, we have the wonderful players who won the cup. This is a wonderful Masters players who won the FA Cup in Division 2, who won the FA Cup. And when we won this cup, all these players right now, they are all playing in the highest division and in the first division club side right now. We make another new team who is now this team. This team now, they are right. We make another team. This is another great team, and this team was handled by a new set of management, new set of coaching, a technical crew. Dato Matisize and Bidinisha and Gia as an assistant coach. We made this team, and we have also the team manager in this team then was Irakli, who was in this team. This was a new team when we started the 2014-2015 season. And after the first round of the 2014-2015 Georgian Division 2 League, we have to sell all these players again. And we have now the new Masters team who is now also playing the league to the end of the 2014-2015 Georgian Division 2 League. The league has just ended some 1 week ago, and we are on break right now. We are looking forward in resuming back at the end of June, where we are going to start the preseason in first week of July, and the team will take off fully in the end of July, and the whole of August the team is going on a preseason camp where they are going to set up a formidable team that is going to play in the Georgian Division 2 League in the 2015-2016 Georgian Division 2 League. But that is if our program does not work out the way we plan. As a club president, I have my money. I am looking for a space to buy, as we could not keep a team that will win the league because we are selling the players. We are looking forward in buying a Division 1 position so we can play in the 2015-2016 Georgian League as a Division 1 team. We are looking forward. We have been having negotiations with 2 clubs who are having a very financial problem. We want to buy the position to play in the Division 1 league. But if all negotiations could not go on the way we wanted, if the offers are not too okay for me as the club president, then I have to do what? I have to remain my club in the 2nd Division League and keep my players this time. We are not going to sell the players. We are not going to transfer the players in this 2015-2016. We are going to keep a formidable team. And this team is going to play the first round and the second round, and we are going to make sure that we win the league outrightly, like leading the 2nd position with about 10 points. we will win the league outrightly and we go to first division. So we have our program. We have already started the program. We got it on our scripts. We are going to work so much hard to make sure that we put everything in place. Like I said, I want to get the first division place. I'm negotiating with the club, which I think that everything is working out fine right now. But if at the end of the day, we are having 2 offers to buy two different clubs, we are negotiating with 2 different clubs in Division 1 who have financial difficulties. We will look forward to get one of those spaces. But if we could not get any one of those 2 teams, then we have to remain in Division 2 and we keep a formidable team to win the league. Like I said, I have been in Georgia and my program to be in Georgia is for 10 years. I am going to keep my club for good 10 years in Georgia. And in this 10 years, I am promising you as the club president of Masters that my team is going to play in the 1st division and is going to play in the Premiership of Georgia and is going to play the Champions League. I am looking forward, Masters playing the Champions League in UEFA Champions League, as in winning the league in highest division and playing the Champions League. Masters is an household name team in Georgia, and this team is going to go higher because we are bringing foreign investors, we are bringing foreign coaches, we are bringing foreign management, we are bringing foreign players. We want to make sure that this team go to the highest in Georgian football. Like I said, I am the club president. I am not just a football club president who just wake up one day and become a club president. No, I play the football. I drink the football. I sleep the football. I know the game. I know the good players. I know the good coaches. I know everything about the game. Because from my life, from my youth to this very moment, I sleep football. I eat football. I drink football. And I make sure that football is part of my life. And that is what I've been doing. And such kind of person can never meet heartbreak, but always be success. Because we are very hardworking in Georgia. I said again, my name remains Kevin Black Autos, and this is the lovely medal we won. This is the lovely cup we won. It was not very easy to win this cup. We worked so hard to win this cup. And as I said, as a great and the biggest club in Division 2 League in Georgia, we are doing very, very well. We also won the Bendela Cup. As you can see it was not a day job. We worked very hard to win the league, to win the cup, to take the Bendela Cup. So we are a very great club in Georgia. And I am from Nigeria and I'm making Africa proud to come down to Europe, got a club, winning all these medals. It is not easy. I want to say thank you very much to all our supporters all over the world. Thank you very much to all you that are giving us great support, great help. Thank you very much to all our sponsors. Thank you very much to all our agents. Thank you very much to all our players all over the world who is watching the Masters TV. Thank you very much for all you are doing to give this club a very great support. We wish you all the best everywhere you are, and we hope to see you again. Like I said, the club president is very, very happy. I fulfilled my mission in Division 2 League, and I hope to fulfill my mission when we be in the first league. And greatly, I have to fulfill my mission when the club Masters will play in the Premiership League. Thank you very much. My name remains Kevin Black Autos. I am the president of FC Masters Football Club of Georgia. I want to say good luck to you all. I want to say thank you for supporting this club. I want to say thank you for all your contribution, all the players of this club, every one of you that have passed through Masters. I want to say thank you. I have a wonderful day with you all. I have a wonderful season with you all. I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful football season with you all. Thank you very much. And I will see you again when we come back to the Masters TV. Thank you. My name is Kevin Black Autos. Thank you. Yeah, we are right here in the Masters Stadium where we won the FA Cup. In this stadium, we won the FA Cup when we won 2-1 against FC Dusheti. It was a very wonderful finals. The stadium was filled up to capacity. Everyone came to see this game, and Masters lift the trophy in this very stadium. It is very wonderful to know that Mark Stars is a great team in Georgia. We are known for discovering talent, and it's known in Georgia as a marketable team where we transfer a lot of players, We won this medal in this very stadium. Football has been our life, football has been our dream, football has been our future, football has been everything we ever want to do in this life. Football has been part of my life, football will remain part of my life, and football will always be what I cherish so much. For the sake of football, I have left my family for so many years. When I mean my family, I'm talking about my parents, my father, my mother, my brothers and sisters. I left them for so many years, playing a professional football outside Nigeria, or even playing my professional football in Nigeria but in another city, another state. The football has never made me stay close to my family, and when I got married and I have 2 kids and my wife, today football has taken me far from my wife, football has taken me far from my kids. My children are in Nigeria, my wife is in Nigeria, and it is very, very obvious that for the past 3 years, I have not seen my children because I'm building this wonderful team. It's a young team that I don't want to just leave and go outside and spend holidays. I stay focused with my team, making the team the foundation of the team, building the team to the extent that when I will leave to Africa or to Europe, the team will not miss my presence because I have set up everything that the team needed. So I will not bother to be around here to make sure that the team is going. So football has kept me away from my family, my children, and today football is still what I have here in my hand. And football I love so much, and I cherish this game. It is wonderful for you to know that we won this FA Cup in this very stadium. In this stadium we won the FA Cup, and in this stadium is a great stadium where we always wish to play again in FA Cup finals. But as luck may have it, we won the FA Cup semi-final 5-0 against FC Ujani Alazani. But for some little error or some little delay, we could not play the second leg semi-final due to some board meeting in the Football Federation. So we are not going to play the FA Cup final. We won the first leg 5-0, and the second leg we have to play the FA Cup second leg final, semi-final, where the match was awarded to Bujani Alazani. On to some technical reasons which I cannot be able to explain to you, but I don't want to say that the Tbilisi Football Federation is biased or they make some errors or they make some mistake. No, I just want to say it is a luck for Mark Stars not to come down to this stadium for the second time to play the FA Cup final. We are exactly in the FA Cup final, winning first leg semi-final 5-0, and the second leg we did not play it for some reasons which I will not be able to explain right now. But we are supposed to play the final again in this stadium on the 16th of this very month. Now, it is very wonderful for you to know that everything is working together for our good because we love the game. Like I said, I am an ex-international player and I love football. I will keep the ball. It is a dream. I'm an ex-international player. I know the game. I play the game. I'm a great player and this ball has been my life. Right now, I'm going to invite the team manager of the club, Mr. Becker Shashanishvili. You're welcome to the Masters TV. We need to have a talk with you. Mr. Becker, can you please have a seat?
Yes.
Mr. Becker, in this very stadium, you experienced lifting this FA Cup in this very stadium as the team manager of Masters Football Club of Georgia. When the game was going on, Becker, in the very first half, what was you thinking? Do you really think Masters can win the cup? Because the game was very difficult.
Yes, the game was very difficult. This team, Shady team, also this team was very strong. And for us, it was not easy to defeat this team. Like the game, how we play, first time we're winning. After they make goal, again we're winning, again they make goal, and after in extra time, in the second half of extra time, finally we make this third goal, and we win 3-2. This was a really difficult game, and for me sometimes I think that maybe we win or we not win. I'm asking myself. It was a very difficult game, but I was sure that we can't come without this trophy this day, because we put too many great jobs, too many things in this game, not only in this game, in this team, and without trophy we can't go. So I was very sure that we go with this trophy, and finally we win this.
Thank you very much. It just analyzed how we won the FA Cup in this very stadium against FC Dusheti. The first half, we scored in the very first 10 minutes. We scored in the very first 10 minutes, and they equalized 1-1. And the goals were scored by the highest goal scorer of the second division league, Martins, who was from Nigeria. He scored the very first goal in this stadium in the FA Cup final. And before we go for second half, they equalized us by 1-1. And we returned to the stand and to the bench where the coach Tengo Sulapoli addressed his players. And when we came into the second half, Masters came with a very different performance. And we scored the second goal by a free kick. I can remember the free kick scored by Taylor.
Yes.
Taylor is from Cameroon. He scored a wonderful free kick in the stadium. It was a free kick that set the stadium ablaze. It was a free kick that even kept the opponent team standing with their eyes up, because the free kick was almost at the middle of the field, and Taylor from Cameroon have a wonderful shoot which beats the goalkeeper of Dusheti Club. And the game was 2-1 until the 78 or 80 minutes of the game. The Dusheti came back and equalized the game 2-2, and it was 2-2 on 90 minutes dot. And we go into extra time. Extra time, about 15 minutes extra time, and the first 15 minutes extra time, the game was still 2-2. And with a lot of scoring chances from both sides. And we go into the last 15 minutes extra time, where the game is supposed to end by penalty shootout. But a wonderful kick from the right full back, Gabi Skiller, I can remember,
yes.
He made a wonderful pull-out where the second highest goal scorer in Masters team, Papawa, nodded the third goal that put the stadium in a blaze. The third goal came in the last 5 minutes of the last 15 minutes extra time, and Papawa scored a wonderful nodding by head into the goal, where the game finally ended by 3-2 in favor of Masters Football Club. And in this very stadium, we lift this trophy, and today the trophy is with Masters Football Club of Georgia. We are giving you the history of Masters Football Club of Georgia, what we have achieved and what we are doing in Georgia. Mark Stars is a professional club side. Mark Stars is a wonderful club in Georgia. Mark Stars is a household name in Georgia. Mark Stars has made a lot of players and their families smile in Georgia. Not only Georgian players, but we are talking about African players as well. Mark Stars has put a smile in a lot of African players' faces. Today they are all playing in big clubs, taking good salaries, and their family are enjoying. And we are looking forward in bringing more good players from Africa, because the purpose of this club is to market African players and also Georgian players and players all over the world. Mark Stars is a great team. We are going to leave you on this occasion, calling the curtain of this day. This is the history of the Mark Stars Football Club, the history of the Bendela Cup we won, the history of the FA Cup we won, the history of the club, how the club was founded, everything on a total package in the Mark Stars TV. I want you to go to the Mark Stars YouTube, where you can be able to look the history, the complete video of the history of Mark Stars. And also you will go to the FC Mark Stars website, www.fcmarkstars.com. You will find the video also in the website and the history of the football club in the website. You can link us on Facebook, FC Mark in Facebook. You can also find us there. You can meet us also on Skype, Otos Ochuko91. That is the name of the Skype. And you can also link us also in what we call it in LinkedIn. You will meet us also in WhatsApp. And the number to call is +995 599 490617. And the number to meet us also on Viber is +995 555 622 778. We want to say thank you for listening to the Mark Stars history, and we hope to give you a full highlight of the new season coming ahead, 2015-2016 football season that will start in September this year. Now we are in June, the club is on little holiday. We are going to start fully in the end of June, and by July, players will fill the Mark Stars trials and we will take off for the new season. Becca, you have anything to say to the supporters, to our fans all over the world? You have anything to tell them?
Yes, I want to say our supporters and our fans, great thank you for supporting this team this whole season. I'm hearing, I am looking how our supporters, our fans supporting this team. All of this people, all of our staff want to say great things.
Yeah, we want to say thank you to all our supporters all over the world. The team manager of the club, Becca Shashanishvili, he said he loves you all. He's saying big thanks for supporting us on Facebook, big thanks for supporting us physically, big thanks for supporting us in everywhere where you can find Mark Stars. We want to say thank you as the football club president of Mark Stars. My name is Kevin Black Otos. I am saying thank you to all of you all over the world. Thank you to all our supporters. Thank you to all our fans. Thank you to my family. Thank you to all that give their support to Mark Stars. We want to say we are going to give to you more history of Mark Stars in the new season. I wish you all the love. Thank you very much for being with us in Mark Stars TV. Bye.